Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Streebo magic, he serves a ring to Saturn and lasso shooting stars. And even though the ship is inside the car, yeah, if I come in aliens, go but me with top forever. Take a chance, so just find you with hero eye in the sky. Streebo rubber, Streebo rubber, Streebo rubber.
Hello, 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 hello. All right, mutants. This is Streebo returning for another sermon from the Mount. Because the day that we have been perhaps awaiting for, perhaps dreading, has arrived. The final trailer for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. That title, it enrages me. It enrages me. I literally had to start this channel, Indie Film Reviews, because of these darn Star Wars movies. You can go back and watch the first few videos where I talk about my utter disappointment in the turn of events of the Disney Star Wars films. How I was completely suckered in by The Force Awakens, a movie which I still enjoy. And I can enjoy it as long as I pretend that The Last Jedi does not exist. I just pretend, I just rewrite The Last Jedi in my mind, and I can watch The Force Awakens and have a good time with it. The Last Jedi, I'm not going to say too much about it. I think I'm going to do an exercise in futility at one point and rewrite The Last Jedi. We'll do a video where I give you my version of what writer-director Rian Johnson presented to everybody and tried to do it in a way that actually would have satisfied Star Wars fans rather than just insulting them all and subverting expectations. You can subvert expectations and still leave people happy. Okay, I'm going to rant, but let's watch this trailer. I'm going to react to it. Let's see what happens. Opening on Endor. Okay, I got that. I recognize the sound effects right away. Sound like a blaster or lightsaber going off.
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together.
Who's that talking? Is that Finn talking? Why is he talking about the Force now? Why is Finn talking about the Force? They wasted a whole movie where they could have made him a non-Force sensitive Jedi. He could have been like one of those the Disciples of the Wills. What were they called? The two guys in Rogue One. He could have been one of those guys. But no, they just threw it all away. Threw it all away. Here, have Rose Tico instead. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that lightsaber, buddy. You won't ever see that again. Nice shot of Lando seated. I will say, I got to meet the great Billy D. Williams a few years ago at the convention here in Charlotte, and his health is really poor. So I'm glad that they were able to get him involved in these films. Now, hopefully, he doesn't just get shot in the back of the head in the next scene. Well, there's Rose. Welcome back, Rose Tico. She's looking a little more workmanlike in this one. She ain't so fancy. Welcome back, Rose. I didn't have a problem with Rose. I mean, her plot was just annoying. But, hey, you know. That's in that movie that doesn't exist.
Good people will fight if we lead them. People keep...
That was that a Corellian battering ship? What are those called? Those are ones where they ram into each other. They did that in Rogue One, I believe. That's pretty cool. Is that the Falcon rising up out of the water or something?
Telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
People keep telling me no one knows me, that they know me, but no one does. Okay, hearing all these characters talk directly to the screen. So, you know, if you watched my video, The Lies and False Hopes of the Disney Star Wars films, you'll realize that I pointed out all the ways that the trailers straight up lied to us. Straight up lied to us. They made it appear as if they were telling one story, and then the movies actually told a completely different story. I will give the Last Jedi trailer some credit that in it he actually says this is not going to go the way you think. That was the one true thing about the whole thing. We're going to take a big crap sandwich right in the middle of the theater. You're going to eat it. That's what they said it right in the trailer. So all this voiceover, it's all lies. None of it's in the movie. None of these themes will be in the movie. Just like in The Force Awakens, no Knights of Ren anywhere in that whole film. But I guess they finally have to make one appear in this film. It'll be like 5 seconds. Hey, was that a Knights of Ren? I don't know. Let me check the back of my action card, of my action figure card here. Yeah, that was a Knights of Ren. What do you know? I do like these. Oh, that's the Emperor appearing. That's the Emperor's throne. Very cool. I do like these vistas right here. Now this is cool. This is a new environment. Though I don't know. I'm guessing just from what we've seen so far, this star has crashed on Endor. Maybe it's submerged. So maybe this is a subterranean underwater version of the Death Star of the destroyed Death Star with the Emperor's clone still roaming it. Long have I waited. Okay, again, I'm going to file that under dialogue that does not appear in this film. Stupid. Talking to you. Stupid. This film does not feature this dialogue at all.
And now, you're coming together.
That I did one of those deep sighs where my soul leaves my body, where the dark side of the force just pulls it right out of me there. That shot of them all together. Now you're coming together. Here you go. This is what they've been building towards. All the new heroes of the new Star Wars trilogy, all together in the cockpit. What we absolutely refuse to give you, Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, reunited. We refuse to give it to you. Carrie Fisher's dead. Go suck on that. We killed Luke Skywalker off in the last film. Go suck on that. We're going to call this one Rise of the Skywalker Dummies. That's what they should say at the end. Rise of the Skywalker Dummies. It's supposed to be a feel-good moment. There's nothing feel-good about it. Nothing feel-good about it. You stole our hopes and our dreams. You burned them to ashes. Okay, so there's a lightsaber duel that has zero tension. No tension whatsoever. Who's going to win the duel between Rey and Kylo Ren? Well, obviously it's going to be Rey. She already whooped him in the first film when she had zero training. She never held a lightsaber till that exact moment. Okay, I could buy it for a one-time thing. She was feeling the Force. She was flowing. She was powerful. But then they just carried that on through the whole next movie. She just did everything. Here, I'm just going to move this planet. Watch. Now watch me outduel Luke Skywalker. Wow. No tension. Why do we even care that they have a lightsaber fight? Why do we even care that they have a lightsaber duel? Rey's going to win. Rey's going to trounce him. Unless they try to quote-unquote subvert our expectations, just have them team up against the Emperor. How lame is that going to be? Well, here's your Reylo. Hey, woo, we really love each other. Oh, soul just leaving my body. Leaving my body.
Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
One last look at your friends. Everything about this trailer pisses me off. Now they want to try to be sentimental. One last look at my friends that we never gave you. No Luke, no Han, no Leia together. It's not that difficult. You got 10 million rabid fans that could have given you better ideas to get the three of them back together than what we were given. It's insulting. It's insulting. J.J. Abrams' mystery box misfired because of Rian Johnson. That's why they went back to Abrams. They're like, dude, Rian Johnson just drove this franchise into the ground. How do you drive the largest franchise of all time into the dirt? How do you just knock the whole train off the tracks? Well, here comes Rian Johnson. Hold my beer. Hold my green milk. I don't actually mind the green milk. It's no big deal. There are other things to be worried about in that film, okay?
Confronting
Leia hugging Rey. Why is she hugging Rey? They said hello to each other, you know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you're not my daughter. Maybe she's Rey Kenobi. She's Obi-Wan's grand. Who cares at this point? Who cares? Who cares? Nobody that grew up on the original film should care. And I hope they bring back a new trilogy in 20 years or 30 years. Make people wait as long as we had to wait. The original fans. Make them wait as long as we had to wait. And then just destroy it all. Bring back Rian Johnson from the get-go. From the get-go. Just bring Rian Johnson back. Here you go. Here's your trilogy. You know it was going to be the Rey continuation. Just drive it all right into the dirt.
fear. It's the destiny of a Jedi.
Luke Skywalker voiceover does not appear in this film. Let's just say that in really tiny writing. Luke Skywalker voiceover does not appear in this film. Please enjoy Rise of the Skywalker. Dummies.
Your destiny.
Well, that's kind of cool. They're riding horses. See, look, I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm not trying to crap on this whole thing. I'm being honest with you, okay? You're getting a lifetime of love for this franchise mixed with the disappointment I've had to live with for the past 2 years. It didn't destroy my childhood. It just destroyed the hopes that I had of ever seeing my childhood heroes reunited. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? To see your heroes together for one last time? I mean, this trailer freaking mocks you. Stupid. El stupido. Just because of this, I just want to be able to make $1 billion franchise film to go up against the J.J. Abrams film and just crush it. That's all I want. That I want to crush Abrams. I want to crush Rian Johnson. All of them. All of them. And Abrams, he better pull something out of his hat for this one, or he is a hack. Hackety hack, hack, hack. The story lives forever. The story lives forever. Until you destroy it. Lives forever. Well, that's irony, you know. Here's the Death Star. We spent so much time destroying the first one, and then they built the second one, and we blew it up, and it's not even blown up. Now we got these idiots fighting in it. And who cares if they fight? Rey's going to win. Rey's going to win easy. There's no drama, no tension, nothing involved. When Luke, okay, Darth Vader, here's a spoiler. Darth Vader kills Obi-Wan in the first Star Wars film. Then he kicks the crap out of Luke in the second one, in Empire Strikes Back. He cuts his hand off. He trounces Luke. Going into the third film, you didn't know if Luke was going to beat him. You didn't know what was going to happen or how it was going to happen. There was actual tension. There were questions. You didn't know. In this one, we know. Rey's already beaten him. Who cares? Who cares? The power of whammon. He got beat by the power of whammon. They're in control of the Lucasfilm story group. That's who is responsible for this dreck. The story lives forever. It will never end, but your heroes will. We subverted your expectations, dummy. Okay, so what was that? That was Rey and Kylo swinging a swinging at the same time? I mean, what is that where they team up? What is that? Groan. 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 Oh, that's cool. Looks like the Emperor's riding around in his little chair or whatever. I don't mind the Emperor coming back. I mean, they did that in one of the comic series, the Dark Empire, Star Wars Dark Empire, where the Emperor had clones, and his consciousness would just transfer to another clone, and then the clone would be the Emperor, except he'd be younger and still just as powerful as the Emperor. Yeah, so I guess Abrams, cracked open the comic books. He got a hold of old Kevin Feige's master blueprints, a.k.a. the stories that came before, and just stole something from it.
The Force will be with you.
Always.
Now they're going to have Luke say that. The Force will be... He's freaking dead! He's dead. You killed him in the last movie. You couldn't figure out the easiest thing in the universe. You could have started the freaking Force Awakens with all three of them in the Millennium Falcon together, and it would have been a better series of films than what we got. I can't say it any better than that. That's just unbelievable. Tickets available now. Dummies. If you use reading, if you know how to read invisible ink, you can see the dummies there at the end of it. Dummies. It's like her. Is there something shining in her eyes? I'm back that up.
With you.
Always.
Will be with you.
Always.
That trailer sucked. It sucked. It straight up sucked. Because they have nothing to work with. They pissed this franchise away. They destroyed it, burned it to freaking ashes. What are we watching this for? What is the dramatic question that we have? Rey's not going to turn to the dark side, even though we saw that stupid teaser image. That's obviously a dream. That's not going to happen. The Emperor will get killed. We know Rey's going to beat Kylo Ren. We know Lando's going to blow up. Can't have those guys around. We know Carrie Fisher has already passed, so Leia's not going to do much. We probably won't see more than 90 seconds of her on the screen. What are we watching this film for? To see if Finn and Rose Tico kiss? To see if Finn and Poe Dameron kiss? What's the dramatic tension of this? The Force will be with you always. Man. Grade A, perfect example, how to kill a franchise. You piss on the fans, mock the fans, destroy all their hopes, all their dreams, do your best to tarnish everything that came before. Boom, that's how you do it. Blueprint, right there. Well, it's not fan service. It's not remaking the first film over again like The Force Awakens. It subverted expectations. Yeah, you know what else would have subverted expectations if Rian Johnson's big round behind appeared on the screen and he just blew a big wet fart in the audience. Well, we didn't expect that. What a great movie. Because that's what The Last Jedi was. And now this title is Abrams joining in. Yeah, here you go. Rise of the Skywalker. Enjoy that, dummies. All right, guys. There you go. That's my reaction. I'm just pissed off. I've moved from apathy to pissed off. Am I going to see the film? Yeah, I'm going to see the film. Of course I'm going to see the film. I shouldn't. I should just wait. Just be like, yeah, I'll see it on HBO. Wait for somebody to put it on YouTube, and I'll watch it. But I'll see it. I always go see it. I go watch it with my family. When I was a kid, I went to see it with my family. My parents took me to see it. When my younger sister got of age, I took her to see Star Wars when it was re-released in the theaters. I took her to see the original Episode 1, 2, and 3, the trilogy, the new trilogy. You know, I've gone with my family to see the Disney films. So yeah, I'm gonna go see it. But now I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. All of my fears have been confirmed. Okay. Well, the one good thing is this. Okay, if you go back and check out my commentary for those original Disney Star Wars trailers, and I'll point out the things that actually got me hyped and excited. So this trailer gives me zero hype, zero excitement, so I have nothing to look forward to. So maybe going in, my expectations will be subverted. Going in expecting nothing, maybe they actually will give me something. But what? The Rise of the Skywalker? The Rise of Skywalker? I can't even get the title right. The Rise of BS is more like it. The Rise of a Nation of Dummies. That's what it should be called. All right, this is Streebo Rama. Hope you enjoyed this rant. Give the video a thumbs up. That means like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can join the discussion over on Facebook or on Twitter. Hit me up there. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. And believe it or not, the Force will not be with you always. This is the proof.